Good morning and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I hope that your holiday season has been great. I just wanted to do like a little quick video here. This is my first run. It is December 19th. It is my first run since running my half marathon, which I know you're really not supposed to do. You're supposed to kind of taper off, not just stop altogether. But to be honest with you, like the last month and a half, or really just last month, really, since my half marathon, life has been like insanely crazy. And I know that happens. Life just happens. There's no way around it. There were so many issues that I had. I had to cram in work as much as I possibly could because I have a lot of holiday time off this season, which is good. But that's also been another thing, is that's like I haven't been able to balance working a lot to make up for the fact that I have a lot of free time, and then actually utilizing that free time instead of just like stressing about life, because I went to go see my parents for Thanksgiving, and it was the first time I'd been to my childhood home in a very long time, and they're moving, so that involved getting rid of things, and it was my birthday week, it was Thanksgiving, and I hadn't seen my family in like 4 years, and so like there was a lot of emotion and a lot of physical strain and things that involved into that, which kind of spilled into December a little bit, because coming back, there was the recovery from all of that, and then I actually injured my wrist at work like the week after, because I injured it at work, kind of like just like with anything else, physical, repetitive motion, doing it the wrong way, not stretching the correct way, but even recovering from that was really difficult because I had just started doing home workouts again, and like 2 days into it, my regiment, I injured myself. So it was probably a combination of work and also home workouts, but I wasn't able to do that anymore. And then I had to work even harder, and I stressed more because because it was also my dominant hand, and so like I couldn't do that. So luckily we're good now. We're good. There's certain motions and things that I can't do still, but like I can do like a downward facing dog and I'm good. But like it's been a emotional and physical recovery time in ways that I did not expect, even though I've had a lot of downtime, and it's made me really have to take a step back from the physical, because I tend to like to fill the empty time with things, or when all the chores in the house and things are done, I sit and I'm like, I don't want to read, or I don't want to play video games, or I don't want to just sit and watch movies. I feel like it's a waste of time, which is not true at all. And so anyway, what leads up to that is I work 2 days. I work tomorrow and the next day, which are miraculously short shifts, because typically I work 10-hour shifts. And then I have pretty much the rest of the year off. We are going to see Jared's family at some point. I'm not going to share when, but like I pretty much have the rest of the year off, and so I kind of want to take the next 2 weeks or week and a half, however you want to look at that, to mentally and physically prepare myself. I just got a new light, to get into the motions of doing things, because I've discovered that it's not even necessarily how much calories you burn, how long you worked out, or what type of workout you did, whether it was strength or yoga or high impact or low impact. For me, I need to start training myself to the act of doing whatever the doing is, because that's how I started with fitness. Is I just told myself, I was like, we'll just do 10 minutes of yoga a day, 10 minutes of yoga a day, because that was low impact, and I was able to slowly gain strength from that, and then add in the little weights and this, that, the other thing, and then build into running and so on and so forth. So like that said, I'm actually going to go for a run around the apartment complex. I'm going to do a time to run. I'm going to do a 30-minute run walk. That, again, I have today off. I do have some things that I want to get done today, but we're going to do a run walk for 30 minutes because, again, this is my first actual run since my half marathon, which has been almost 2 months. I do want to start training for my 10K in January. So again, the repetitive, get into the motion of it, so on and so forth. But ultimately, there's a lot of physical things that I may or may not share on this channel about like my cycle and stuff like that. There's a lot of decisions and things that I'm thinking about doing that I haven't made the decision just yet. But like I want to be more in tune with my cycle and work out to my cycle, treat my skin. Like I want to get into my skincare and take care of my skin because I've like got so much hormonal acne and like anxiety, stress acne from this last month. Because I typically don't break out like this bad. Like this was like awful the other day. And so those are a lot of the goals that I really want to focus on. And then I also want to focus on, like I said, doing things that make me happy. Like I know being productive makes me happy, but like I do like playing video games. I do like sitting and reading and just listening to music. And I haven't watched like a ton of Christmas movies this year because I felt like they were a waste of time. So I want to focus more on, that looks so cute right there, sorry, ADHD. I want to focus more on doing things that make me happy, whether they're productive or not, giving myself 10 minutes of actual workouts. And I've learned how to work out while watching something or work out while doing something else because I don't know how to not multitask. And then more importantly, like listening to my body and like, what does my body need? Does my body need a physical workout today? Does my body need to just stretch today? You know, and looking at rest and sitting and doing nothing as something recovery for my body versus like, oh, I didn't close on my rings today. So those are kind of my goals. My pre-workout should have kicked in by now. And I'm sniffly because my allergies have been awful because it's been cold lately, which is funny because it's going to be like, I think 20 degrees in Kentucky when we go. So like the 40-degree weather right now is like, anyway, thank you guys so much for following this channel. Thank you so much for following my journey. I am very much looking forward to going into next year. And like I said, looking at all those different things and more importantly, not going easy on myself, but forgiving myself, and acknowledging that I am not perfect. And the fact that I'm making effort at all, is something, a small step in the right direction is still a small step. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the new year. Bye-bye.